sir.
If there was not any violation, no tarp cover, you guys should have fought it. But don't come down here blaming the staff. Now, listen. Trailers for trash. 26T 648-318R.
Where, sir? Here.
Then I have T 648-473A. B. T 648-318A. And then I have C. I want to make sure I'm seeing these right. Are you the same? The other one's, what's your name?
Daniel,
You were the one were you giving them a hard time down there or something?
I told the lady, I said, I came in yesterday to try to set up a payment plan, and she said, you can't, so you have to come back to court. And then I came today, and I told her, I said, this is really difficult to deal with. They have to come down here to be able to make payments, so I'm trying to just pay the tickets. And I told her, any other courthouse I go to, I can set up a payment plan at the window and just pay on my tickets. But she said, you have to go see the judge. And then she got really upset with me.
All right.
Judge, can I interject real quick? And I'm sorry, I did hear this conversation at the window yesterday. She was not upset. She just kept trying to tell him our procedure at this point, and he was getting upset with her.
You wanted to set up a payment plan or pay them?
I have to set up a payment plan.
Well, there's a difference. They're not judges down there.
There's a,
Okay? It's nice that other clerks and other courts are handling those. Great. Don't give the staff a hard time. What's wrong with you? They don't deserve it. You want to give somebody a hard time? Give me a hard time.
yes, sir.
I'm serious. They don't deserve that down there. You had a lawyer. I told them June 7th on the 318R, they gave you defective equipment, you owe $235. How much do you have today?
I can pay on each ticket, but I probably have to pay 50 on each one.
Well, let's just get rid of one at a time.
I don't have that kind of money. Well,
You got one,
I
yeah,
think the rest of them will.
you got 5 tickets here.
Yes, sir.
If you can pay 50 on each of them, then you can pay this one on 8318C,
Yes, sir.
that's $235, right?
Yes, sir.
Pay that today.
The other problem I'm running into too is that, so I have 3 more tickets now that they wrote me. And so what they're doing is they're pulling my trucks over and they're weighing them. And of course, they're underweight, every one of them, because they have a scale in our yard, so I weigh them before they leave. Then the next thing that they do, they realize they can't get me for overweight, which is a lot of money. They decide to write 3 tickets for whatever they can find on the truck. They'll usually hold my employees up for anywhere between 1 and 4 hours to
Hang on,
inspect my vehicles.
hang on a sec.
And we're just,
Hang on a sec. First of all, if it's a misdemeanor, you know you need a lawyer, right?
yes, sir.
You're the president of this company?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm just telling you, if it's a misdemeanor, you have to have a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
So if you get written for a misdemeanor, you have to have and hire a lawyer because I can't allow you to represent the corporation.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So if they're pulling your vehicles over and they're not overweight, but they got other issues with them, what are they supposed to do? Just say it's okay? The key is if you make sure everything's in order, it's not overweight, there's no misload, there's no defective equipment, there's no serious safety defect, then you got nothing to worry about.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with that, right?
I do agree with that, sir, but that is not what's happening. What's happening is my trucks are tarped, and if they don't like how they're tarped, they'll still write me a ticket for it. Then they write me for spilling loads.
Listen. Didn't phone you.
Yes, sir. And they still write, I still have to pay tickets regardless.
Well, wait a minute. Where?
So every.
Did you go to a hearing on any of those and have,
Yes.
hang on. Let me finish. Did you go to hearing on any of those and have a judge decide whether or not you committed any civil infraction or your company had or a misdemeanor?
My attorney did, sir.
Who?
And I sent him proof pictures of everything.
Who?
Every time we get pulled over, McDermott.
Well, he came in and pled on this one. I didn't find anybody responsible. You guys pled the defective equipment, so the no tarp cover could be dismissed.
Yes, sir.
If there was not any violation, no tarp cover, you guys should have fought it. But don't come down here blaming the staff. Now, listen. Don't come down here blaming the staff that they're not judges. If they wanted to be judges, they could have gone to law school and run for judge. And it's nice that other clerks are setting up $50 a month payment plans or whatever. That's up to them. Now you're blaming the police because you're committing civil infractions, your company is, and misdemeanors. If they're not committing misdemeanors, fight it. Nobody fought this. Nobody came in and said, Judge, we want to try it. There was a tarp on there, or there was a cover on there. Nobody came in and said any of that to me. If Mr. Darren said that, then my apologies. I think I would have noted that, but you're blaming the wrong folks. You ought to start to look at yourself. If you don't do anything wrong, I don't care how unreasonable the police are, you're going to win. It's the United States. We're not living in North Korea here. It's not Russia. It's not North Korea. It's not Iran. I'm just going to have you pay the 8318R case now. That's $235. You said you can do that, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I making sense? I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just I want to make sure that I'm making sense.
Yes, sir, to a point, but can I also explain? So I go in and out of the landfill every day. Every time I go in and out of the landfill, something breaks. When I come out of the landfill, I have nails in my tires, I have low tires, I have DOT tape that gets tore off when I go to dump the loads. I have different stuff that is getting damaged every time I go in and out. The police officers know this. They know that no matter how good my truck is, no matter I could go in with a brand new truck, they're gonna pull out of there, they're gonna write me tickets. That's why Waste Management drove around for a year with a truck and then sued all the cities because they had a brand new truck with empty loads and they were still writing the truck's tickets.
I don't want to know about Waste Management. I don't remember them fighting tickets in here either.
No, sir.
And maybe you need to contact your legislator and say, listen, this is what's happening. I don't know what to tell you. I don't write laws. They don't write laws, but they do enforce laws. And there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, sir. They just, the officers know that they can pull a semi truck over, they can find something wrong with it, write tickets, and it's a money-making business for them.
What would you suggest? That they just let everybody create their own laws? And would you like to suggest that truckers, we've got trucking outfits in here, they come and wreck the roads.
No, sir, I don't.
Well, I'm just telling.
Yes.
Come on, let's not act holier than thou here. I mean, these laws are in existence for a reason. And maybe you need to not dump at the landfill then. Or tell the landfill, you guys should be taking things, making sure this doesn't happen. The police don't control the landfill, do they?
No, sir.
We don't control the landfill. We have nothing to do with the landfill. Am I making sense? No. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not going to sit here and have you act so holier than thou and then not fight tickets. And it doesn't mean, it would be like saying the police are writing people over even though they know everybody's going 83 on the way up north every summer. And that's a problem. Well, don't drive 83, right?
Oh, sir. I totally agree with that.
Okay, so you're gonna pay the one. That's 260 648-318R. Now I've got this case 648-473 with a balance of 265. When can you pay that?
As soon as I can.
Well, you gotta give me a date.
I don't have one, sir. My account right now, I just put checks that I got from my customers, it's still negative. So I'm using a credit card to make these payments, and I know that's not your problem.
I'll be glad to give you extensions here. I'm not looking to argue with you. I want to be reasonable with you. I don't want you to not be able to eat or operate your business.
Probably about 4 weeks. I still owe
I'll let you.
20,000 to Taylor. I've been paying since 24. I owe another couple thousand. Ron Millis I've been paying since 24.
Why don't you look at your internal operation? If you owe 25,000 to Taylor, maybe you need to look at your internal operation. I don't know what to say.
The officer at Taylor got fired for doing what he was doing with the DOT because he wasn't doing.
Then go talk to the judge in Taylor. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have anything to do with those. I'm giving you until June 28th. You can write this down. Heather, you print this out for him. I'm 4738. I'm giving him until June 28th to pay that. That has a balance of 265. On this one here, I'm going to let him pay it. And this is the B file of 473. He has a balance of 355. I'm going to give you until July 28th to pay on that. And then on the C file, you're going to have to pay that one too by July the 28th. That has $265. And then you have 235 that's owed on 64318A. I'll let you pay that by August 28th. And then are you catching all this, Heather?
I am, Judge.
So you pay that one by August 28th. And then you have this other one's Nate and Sarah Consulting LLC. You own that too?
It's the same company, sir.
Oh, I see. Okay. You owe 120 on that. I'm gonna let you pay by August the 28th. Now, if you need more time, come talk. Okay? I don't have any problem with that.
Yes, sir.
But do it on or before the due date. I'm a lot nicer when they do that, okay?
Yes, sir. May I have a permission to speak?
Yeah.
So the reason I didn't have Darren by getting the tickets is because it's $250 for them to come and discuss it with the prosecutor, and it's $1,500 to have the fire ticket. Then if I did that with every ticket that I have, I would have been out of business long. I don't know.
Listen, I don't know what you're asking me to do.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what you're asking me to do. You guys come in, you plead responsible, and then it's our fault because the police are doing something. You're giving the ladies a hard time. I don't have any answers for you. Except make sure you're in compliance with the law.
Yes, sir.
And then nobody has a problem.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, sir.
It's not that I'm not a little sympathetic, but a lot of these truckers, we have a couple that they have no problem going overweight. They look at it as the cost of doing business, and then they tear up the roads, and who's losing then? It's not the trucking companies. They're okay. They're making money, but it's the public that has to drive over potholes.
Yes, sir.
Good luck. If you need more time, come talk to me. Thank you.
A trucking company owner came to court blaming police, tickets, and the system for his problems. But the judge reminded him that accountability starts with personal responsibility. While showing patience and fairness, the court offered payment extensions and guidance, proving that justice works best when people stop making excuses and start following the law.